everyone, welcome back to the Linden Hill Kitchen. Angela here, and I am at the Musser Mansion, and I'm going to make with you some lemon curd today. Hopefully you were all able to check out Julia's video about making some delicious scones, and maybe you're planning to have your own little tea party this weekend, since we're not able to have our high tea here at Linden Hill. Well, in the spirit of that, we are working with some delicious lemon curd. Of course, you can buy it at the store, but nothing compares to making it homemade. The recipe is a little bit more complicated. There's a few things that you just need to pay really close attention to while you're making it, but it's an overall really simple recipe. So you're going to want to gather a couple lemons. I would get 2 to 3. You're going to need a half a cup of lemon juice for this recipe. You're going to need a cup of sugar. You will zest the lemons to get your lemon zest. Grab 3 eggs, and that's pretty much it. So very simple. Oh yes, and some butter. You cannot forget, I have that in the refrigerator. 1 stick of butter, and that could be cubed, and then I would stick that in the refrigerator until we're ready to go with that. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is after you wash your lemons, you're going to want to wash them really good, just to make sure all the dirt and any other chemical or anything like that is off. Then you're going to want to just very gently grate the skin so you get a really fine lemon zest. So I did most of it, but we'll just finish up here. Make sure you get it all from the bottom. Look at that, beautiful. Very fresh. If you can smell it, it is very fresh. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna juice your lemons. And like Julia suggested, a good roll on the hard top gets those juices activated. And we'll go ahead and, I've got some juice going, but I need just a little more. You're going to need a half a cup of lemon juice for this recipe. There we go. And for this recipe also, to make it really smooth and yummy, you want to strain the lemon juice so it's a really nice, clear juice. There we go. About a half a cup there. So you're going to take your freshly grated lemon zest, dump that into I would say a stainless steel, a nice hard bottomed pot. Just don't use aluminum and don't use copper because it may get a metallic taste to it when you're making the lemon curd. You're going to pour your juice in. So your half a cup of lemon juice, 2 grated lemon zest, 2 lemons, and then a cup of sugar. And now we get to the eggs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and add 3 whole eggs. Some recipes call for just egg yolk, but this recipe just calls for whole eggs. So it makes it a little easier and you don't have to waste any or find another use for the egg whites. We've got the eggs cracked. We're going to add the eggs, 3 whole eggs to our mixture here. And then you're going to whisk it all together. Get those yolks all broken up. And make sure all the sugar is incorporated and broken down and you have a nice smooth mixture here. Give you a look. Looking good so far. All right, so once you get that all incorporated, you're going to go get your chilled butter. Then you're going to add in the butter here. There we go. And the reason we're using a chilled butter is because we're going to cook this now over the stove. And you're going to want to cook it really low and slow. So as you cook it, the butter will melt and it will incorporate really beautifully into the lemon curd and give you a very creamy, beautiful texture. So now we'll bring it over to the oven. Here we are. We're going to stir it up. You literally cannot ever stop stirring with this recipe. Otherwise, you will burn the bottom of your lemon curd. Some recipes call for a double boiler, and so you would have a water bath and then another container of some sort above the water bath and have the water boiling, and then that heat from the steam would cook your lemon curd. This recipe doesn't call for that, but that means you just have to be really extra careful to never walk away. It'll take about, I would say, 15 minutes before we're totally done stirring. It'll take a few minutes for that lemon, or for the butter to kind of melt into the lemon curd. And then you will bring it up very, very slowly. You're going to slowly kind of increase your heat on your stove here. And you're going to bring it up to just under a simmer. And then you're going to kind of hold it there and mix it really well for about 10 minutes. And then once you have done that, we will come back and you will have a thickened lemon curd and you will be almost done. Alright, we're just about done here. It thickens up really quickly at the end, so be aware of what is going on. I'm going to take it off the heat here, and I'll give you a little peek very carefully. Never stop stirring, even if you take it off the heat. So the way that you know that it's thick enough is that you take just a metal spoon, you stick it in there, and if it coats really nicely and doesn't drip off really fast, that means you're all set. So that is pretty much it. So now what you're going to do is never stop stirring, and very, very carefully you're going to pour it into a container. Thank you, Julia, my lovely assistant. She's wearing a mask. Don't worry, everyone. Very carefully pour it into our jar here. And then you're just going to let that sit and cool down for a while before putting it in the refrigerator. And it will set up really, really nice once you let it cool in the refrigerator for a little bit. Be very careful when you're handling the jar because it is super hot. But look at that beautiful lemon curd. So now you can take it and you can do anything from put it on your yummy scones at home. You could make some sugar cookies and do a little thumbprint in the middle and put some of that yummy lemon curd in there and then bake them. You can make a lemon meringue pie. You can do a million different things with it. So we hope that you will enjoy this lemon curd and have a little tea party. And if you try the recipe, shoot us a message and let us know how it turned out. Thanks for joining us, everyone. See you later.